we are going to tour the Carnival Dream. We're gonna start on deck number 3 because decks 1 and 2 are all staterooms and it'll all just be really long hallways filled with people and stuff. So, let's check out deck 3.
Alright.
These are the Ford elevators and stairs. Encore Theater. They have shows multiple times a day. They do bingo.
And we're on deck 3, but it goes up to decks 4 and 5.
Yes. It's a good sized theater. There are a couple of seats with poles in the way, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
Good view wherever you're at.
This is the atrium, and it goes all the way to deck 14, I want to say. Of course, the bar, seating areas. Everyone's over at customer service right now because it's the last day and everyone's looking at their bill and saying, "What
did I do?"
So they have a lot of live music right above the bar, so if you want to hang out inside, you can hang out in here. And then the Crimson Restaurant. So there are 2 main dining rooms on the ship, the Crimson and the Scarlet Lady. So we dine at the back of the boat on the not Scarlet Lady, that's a boat they're building. At the Scarlet. And this is the Crimson.
It's a little smaller.
It looks a little bit smaller.
It's still 2 stories, just like the Scarlet.
But it's nice.
This is about midship.
Right.
Crimson Lounge.
They have lounges. We're not important enough to be able to get in there. Look, these things. Menu for today.
The menu posted.
So it looks like some salmon, fried chicken, linguine, barbecue, tofu steak, and they have a Indian vegetarian meal every night. Yep, so we're going to deck number 4.
Of deck 3 is the galley.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't go through the galley, which is in between the 2 restaurants, so we have to go up to 4 where we can get through. So we're still midship in the atrium. If we go forward, we go back into the encore. This is where Pixel's gallery is.
So this is where we can see all the pictures they've taken of you.
All your pictures. Oh, look at that beautiful couple.
Don't worry, we bought plenty of them. But now, right off the atrium, deck 4, Pixels. So all the pictures they've taken of you.
Here is the upstairs part of the Crimson Dining Room, as well as the library.
As the library, there are some board games and everything. Oop, it pushes in. Computer hub for internets.
A few books.
Board games. You see some people in here from time to time playing games or cards. It's always quiet. Hence library.
Lifeboats.
Yep. So deck 4, is this? Yeah, this is where we did our muster drill, right?
Yep, we'll be coming up to that soon.
say, conference rooms. And that's where we had our muster drill at. So if there were an emergency, that's where we would go. The Teenage Kids Club.
Give them a place to meet kids their own age.
Yep, place for
Get
kids
away
to
from
hang
their
out.
parents.
Yep.
Not their
Foosball,
parents, get away from their
games.
kids.
I believe the warehouse is over here.
Yep.
This is the arcade. This is where all the kids are headed.
Put these back in the room, nigga. They're not working. I don't know. This one's not.
Excuse us.
It's not.
1034.
It's on my card.
Video arcade. Classic stuff. Some newer stuff. Allie just owned me at a, what'd you call it, I guess?
Air hockey
Air hockey.
with multi-ball.
And this is the Scarlet Restaurant.
We're not going to go completely in right now because
Right.
we're having brunch.
Yeah, they're doing,
This was actually our dining room.
Yes.
We were upstairs, but you can kind of take a peek.
yeah, they're getting ready. People are eating brunch. But it's nice. We ate upstairs, which is closed off for getting ready for dinner, I would guess.
You get a nice view out the back of the boat. Really nice.
One common theme we've seen over and over again on Carnival cruises is shiny chrome. They love shiny chrome everywhere.
Yes. Who doesn't?
We should start decorating our house with chrome.
I like chrome.
Be like an old Cadillac everywhere we go. Alright, walking up to deck 5.
Yes. We are aft now, so we're gonna work our way to the front, but
Yeah,
the very back.
start in the back. Alright, so this is the Burgundy Lounge. They have seminars and stuff. Yeah, this is also where they do comedy in the nights. But it's just a small theater with a bar. Say, mostly it's comedy at night in there. They have another lounge called The Song. This trip they've been playing Latin music. It doesn't really open up until the evening time.
Yeah.
And over on this side is Allie's favorite, Sam's Piano Bar.
I dominated Brown Eyed Girl,
Yes.
and he asked for random colors
At
aside
10
from brown.
At 10:30 it becomes a over 18 show and it becomes quite funny. But they have a piano there where they play all sorts of bar songs. And it's closed right now, but at night they do have the Caliente Club. It looks like it's filled with art right now, but it's a dance club at night. Bonsai Sushi Restaurant. And so this is what they call the Mid-Ocean Plaza 5. Oh. So here's the map. We are coming back from Cozumel here and going back to Galveston here-ish.
Moving on, here we go. Number 4, not 2 points, but a point for each one of you.
Yeah, coffee shop. I've been going there in the mornings.
Here we go.
And so at night, they do music here, but they do trivia during the day.
You happy and with that difference?
We are just okay at it.
Yes.
All right, moving on, here we go. Number 5. What animal is
We are about
the
a
crux
C average in
of the
trivia.
Dothraki?
Alchemy bar.
Animal is the crux of the Dothraki culture. I wish I watched this
And
show, guys.
another bar off of
Like,
mid-5.
The first 6 seasons on my hard drive, and I haven't seen it for 1 minute.
This is the casino, but we are not allowed to use a camera inside.
Out of the casino, they're getting ready to have their slot tournament. And we are still on deck 5, where all the fun shops are. You got jewelry. On the other side, you just kind of have, your souvenir shop. You also have cherry on top, where you can get your little funnel gummies that look like travel, whale tail,
Glass elevators. Yep.
And that takes us back to the front of the ship in the Encore Theater. Okay, so deck 5 also goes outside the entire way around the ship. So,
Go to the front first.
sure, we'll start forward and
So we're
work
at
our
the
way back around.
forward of the boat right now. I said we just walked outside of the Encore Theater, and so we're just gonna walk around deck 5.
This is where it gets really, really, really windy.
Yes.
Blow you away. But here we are.
Yeah. Here at the front of the ship. I believe that is a crew area up here, but it looks like a little wedding chapel. Or something.
Green bell.
Yeah, and it gets very windy out here at certain times of the day.
Nice quiet deck,
Yeah.
at least on this side. The other side can get a little loud at lunchtime. Play some chess.
Yep. And our room is one of these, right up over
the
here.
next deck on 6. One of these.
Say, but one of the things is, Carnival has been long known as a party ship, and it is. We could go up to deck 10 right
Oh, yeah,
now,
when we
and
get to the Lido, it's gonna be a party.
so, but there are always quiet places to find. I mean, look at all these lounge chairs, and it is, everyone is out and about right now.
Last day and it's quiet. I think we ate lunch out here a while ago. And it's super quiet.
So if you want to party all day, you can definitely do that. But if you're looking for somewhere quiet to take a nap or read a book or whatever it is you do,
You will find it.
you can still find
Easily.
that. Yeah. Alright, still on deck 5. So right inside these doors, that's where the Alchemy Bar is, Ocean Plaza.
And a running shower.
A running shower.
For no reason.
It's on a timer, it'll turn off on itself, don't hate us.
Hey, we didn't do it.
More windbreaks. This is the yellow seating area. Howdy.
Hello.
From the smell of it, that was the smoking seating area.
Definitely. One of 2, I think.
Yeah.
The other one's on.
There's one on
11.
There's one on 11 off of the Lido,
Yeah.
just above it, and then one here, and there might be a couple others sprinkled around the ship.
We don't typically hunt those out.
Yeah.
But they
so-
are there.
Well, they appear from time to time. We don't know where they're at.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
There's our friend, our Royal Caribbean friend.
Yeah. So it's gonna
Left
be.
Cozumel with us.
It's gonna be a tiny dot on this camera, but we left the exact same time as that Royal Caribbean ship over there. Ship. SHIP over there, and we've kind of just been shadowing each other for the last almost day.
Yeah, same. There were 2 in port with us, the Majesty of the Seas and the Enchantment of the Seas. The Enchantment of the Seas ports in Galveston, just like us. And we kind of lost track. We were in like a Royal Caribbean sandwich leaving Cozumel. If that is the Majesty or the Enchantment, we're kind of thinking maybe the Enchantment, since it seems to be going sort of like us.
Yeah.
But it is going more in like a Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi direction. So we could be really wrong and just making a whole lot of stuff up.
Yeah.
But it is Royal Caribbean and it did leave port with us.
Yep. That much is true.
And it was really pretty seeing it lit up at night, almost right next to us, and we were really, really close to it.
Last night they were really close to us in the water. We were just cruising along right next to her. Alright, we're gonna turn this corner and there's probably gonna be some people. There is the Guy Fieri Pig and Anchor Barbecue.
Which we had for lunch.
Yes.
And it was good. My beef was a little fatty, but that's okay. Kind of expect it with barbecue, but really good flavor. Mac and cheese was really good as well. You had some beans, which you said were pretty good.
The beans were good, the mac and cheese were good,
And your
the bread was
potato
good. Potato salad was good. And I'm not really a potato salad person, but apparently I'm beginning to become one because
every time on this trip you said it's good.
Yeah, no, I've ordered potato salad a whole bunch of times on this trip, and so apparently I just lied. I am a potato salad person now. That just happened apparently.
But we'll take a look at Pig and Anchor. We got there right before it opened, so we didn't really have to stand in line, which is a good idea if you want to eat here.
Yeah, it opens.
The line gets long.
Yeah, it opens at noon.
We were in line at 11:50 and got our lunch fast.
They have pork butt, chicken, the smoked beef, sausage, mac and cheese, coleslaw, potato salad, collard greens, baked beans, sausage, brown sugar sauce, Kansas City sauce, spicy sriracha sauce, and Carolina No. 6 sauce. We did not try any of the sauces.
There's your sauces.
Here are said sauces. I say it is lunchtime right now, so everyone is cranking away. go up to deck 6, I think.
Yes. So we've gone all the way. So, kind of like we said, this side's going to be a little bit louder at lunchtime because of Pigs and Anchor. It is only open for lunch, though.
Yes.
So, after the lunch rush, it's quiet again. So you really can find some really nice, quiet spots just to relax.
All right, we're leaving deck 5 and heading up to deck 6, which is the deck that we are on, which is called the
worst name, Upper. Everyone else is Empress and Veranda.
It's because we're upper class people. That's all it means.
We'll go with that.
So we are on the even numbered side of the boat.
So if this direction is forward.
Yep, that's forward. So that's the direction we're going.
A little closer to forward than midship.
Yeah.
But let's see. Oh, sorry,
Excuse us.
So, just a really long hallway.
Yeah, and this is why some people decorate their doors or their walls. They're all magnetic.
And it's a cute idea if you're traveling with other people.
So you can find where your room is at real quick without having to look at the numbers.
Oh, there's one decorated right back there.
Yep.
They're first-time cruisers on a graduation cruise.
And here we are.
6'3".
We got this guy greeting us every night.
He's kind of a creeper.
He's got a friend too.
So we have our balcony room, which the windows are open, but they came in clean.
Oh, yeah, they come out.
You get to choose morning or evening. We chose morning because we figured, you know, we get up and we get out and get doing our thing.
But this is our room for the last 4 days.
Yes.
Balcony. Always wrong. It pushes out. And so that's where we were just a few moments ago. Chest down there, and you can see the bridge. Last night,
Beautiful blue on it.
the Royal Caribbean ship was parked right about over there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it was
like if you were
so close.
real good with the golf club, you could whack it with a golf ball. We were close enough. But our room is nice. We have the anniversary package, so we got all this dangly stuff everywhere. King size bed, which is 2 twins pushed together, but it's comfortable. I never fell into like a crack in between the mattresses or anything.
Never have.
Big mirror.
Lots of good storage. I mean,
The first one is just like
now,
shelves.
There are only 2 of us,
Yeah.
and not in this particular room, but you can fit up to I think 4 or 5 in these rooms. So then, yeah, you might complain about the space, but and we
Bathroom.
overpack big time.
And to be honest, say we have our bathing suits hanging up. The bathroom is actually substantially bigger than I remember them being.
Or feeling, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we have a travel trailer, and the bathroom is
It's tiny.
It's half this size.
So
Probably quite literally. And so we managed to work with that for a long time. So this feels giant to us.
and
But counter space, drawers.
lots of drawers, refrigerator with we have Michelob's waiting.
Oh yeah, no, we stayed out way too late partying at the club last night, and we brought beers we couldn't drink with us back.
But we don't waste, so we will have those.
And so there's also a safe where you can put your wallet
It's
and other
not
goodies.
a microwave.
Yes, apparently there was a good story they told us at the de-embarkation information meeting that a guy was complaining that his microwave didn't work and was trying to microwave his pizza, and
They were confused because there are no microwaves.
there are no microwaves. You can't bring on like coffee makers or microwaves or anything like that. So they said it was quite an interesting conversation to talk to the guy, but no, that's a safe. I'm not really sure how to say.
But I say lots of room, and especially, I mean, we plan on taking our kids on their first cruise soon, and you know, they'll be 6 and 3, and there's still plenty of room for them to move around. Can't say much for an interior. We've never had an interior
We've
room.
yet to book an interior room, so we'll see as that
The
happens.
space is always my thing with little ones. They need to move, especially
And
ours.
it is nice having the balcony and the view and all that sort of stuff, though the amount of time we spend in the room compared to other things we're doing during the day is so minimal.
It is, but I will say for me at least, it's also nice when I am in here. I mean, that's where I go.
Right.
I go outside. And we were concerned, like, next cruise with our kids, do we get a balcony room?
Oh, yeah.
They have a very high up lock.
Yeah, you can.
So you really don't have to worry about little ones getting out there. You know, if you're being responsible, that's really what it comes down to.
So, this is where we've been living for the last 4 days, but this is deck 6, 7, 8.
And
I don't want to say 9 as well, are
all staterooms.
all more staterooms. So we will
more of this.
We will verify that is the truth, and then from there we're going to go up to deck number 10, which is the Lido.
And that's where your party is.
And it's probably going to be quite loud. We might see some hairy chests or some... I think there's supposed to be a synchronized swimming contest going on.
With Gary.
Yeah.
Our cruise director Gary's been really funny.
Cruise director
He's done a
Gary
great job.
has been a lot of fun, because I've heard, you know, you don't even notice the cruise director too. They're great, and he's
great. He's there. He's fun.
He's humorous. He has fun. He at least acts like he's really enjoying what he's doing here.
We saw him dressed up in his Harry Potter, you know, Hogwarts robes for Harry Potter trivia.
Yes.
Our first night, and he hosted Love and Marriage and the Hasbro game show because he had cool light up shoes, one red and one blue for the red and the blue team.
That's right.
So lots of fun. We enjoyed you, Gary.
But we'll see, make sure that we're right about the other decks, and then we will continue from there.
Yep.
We made it to deck 10, the Lido. Alright, it's probably about to get loud. This is where all the madness happens all the time.
This is where Lido has the main pool. It's got your food, your buffet. It's got burgers, pizzas. So it will get loud. But this is where you come if you don't want quiet.
The Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. They have all kinds of margaritas. This is the Blue Iguana Cantina. They have burritos and all sorts of salsa. They do breakfast and lunch. Woo! Doors are closing on us. Alright, so now we are in the main buffet area. Yeah, they have swirls.
Ice cream.
They have the Mongolian Walk restaurant.
Chocolate extravaganza.
Yeah, all
today.
sorts of crazy desserts.
Wow.
If you want a sugar bomb.
They got you covered.
Lots of seating. We'll call this area semi-air conditioned.
Yes.
In that it is air conditioned, but the doors are opening.
So much that
Excuse us. So it's slightly less humid than being outside, and definitely less hot. But if you're saying that's going to be 68 degrees inside, no.
So this is the main buffet.
This is the main buffet area. They have a deli. We had a ham and cheese sandwich there last night.
You had something. So it was like tomatoes and
I had a tomato and mozzarella like panini or something. It was pretty good.
all right, my favorite place.
Yes.
On the bay.
At the back of
24-hour pizza.
Yep, 24-hour pizza.
Never grew out of my loving pizza face.
So they have a bar at the back of the boat. And then they make pizza 24 hours a day.
And it's delicious.
Howdy. The boat. Wow, there are a lot of people in the pool. Everyone just hanging out. I still say that's Mrs. Dream.
I think so. You have your seafood.
They have the seafood shack. I just walked into a pool.
Going back around to the gathering, which is the main dining.
Right, the main buffet area.
Yeah.
So basically all of the buffet areas are double-sided. So it's the exact same thing on both sides. So there are 2 lines.
And we learned from one of our first times this trip eating here that if you are a teenager and you don't tell your parents where you are, they will find you. And they will get onto you in front of everybody.
Yes, that was a little awkward.
Yep, a little bit. And if she asks you a question, oh my gosh, you better answer her. Kind of, yep. Whoops-a-daisy on their part.
So we're back to chocolate extravaganza. Beverages, now the free beverages on the boat, water, lemonade, iced tea, coffee, and you can get hot water to make hot tea.
There's specialty coffee.
Yes, that's extra unless you have Cheers package.
Which we do.
Which
There's no way, we probably met the limit, but it's just a worry-free way to purchase your drinks. You're not always worried about that bill at the end. It's already paid for.
Now this is Guy's Burgers. And I could smell that grease about 20 feet ago. So everything we hear, the burgers are actually supposed to be very good and the fries are supposed to be excellent. Like, people don't talk about French fries, but apparently they're supposed to be one of those things that are amazing. We are back out in the main pool area on Lido. They have the Red Frog Rum Bar. They have a drink called Red's Remedy. It's pretty good. Coconut rum, pineapple. And we're gonna head up to deck 11. We're gonna come around this way. The other side is the smoking section on deck 11 we were talking about earlier. So I've always suspected when people are talking about how Carnival cruises are, that's the part of the boat they're talking about. Because it's like that from about 8 a.m. till 1 in the morning.
Yeah. Unless there's movies.
They do show movies because we saw
but they do
Aquaman,
have deck parties.
And it was quiet. People were just eating popcorn, watching the movie. It was nice, and they do have
you
movies.
didn't have anyone being rude and loud. Everyone was really respectful. But last night was the deck party.
Right, went to the
Rockin'
80s flow party.
And
It was a lot
that
of
was
fun.
loud.
All right.
Beautiful views.
Yep.
Our wait. There's our Royal Caribbean friend getting a little farther behind.
Yeah. And that's the Lido deck again. The aft pool. I want to say the bar is called the Waves Bar. It's a nice place to hang out. It's not windy back here, which comes with its pros and cons.
It is blocked, but it's warm. Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to walk around to the inside and go to Pasta Bella, which is where we started our trip at a few days ago. So we are right inside. on deck 11, and the gathering. Now it says the gathering here,
It is extra seating.
and it is extra season.
Cost development.
Yes, but you can see.
That
So-
bread was so good.
We did this when we first got on board.
One other couple was in.
There was one other couple. It is a sit-down restaurant. They will serve you
It's only lunch.
Only lunch. You fill out a card, and basically they have a whole bunch of different. It's like a pasta bar, but you don't make it yourself. So basically, you mark what type of pasta, the sauce you want, if you want meat, vegetables, whatever, and then they cook it up for you real quick and bring it out to you. It is the simplest thing, and
It's really good.
I don't think a lot of people know about it.
Continuation of deck 11.
Yep. So there was a small smoking area we just passed. So you can legally bring Cuban cigars into the country now, the United States being that country. So there are a lot of people who go down to Mexico and the Bahamas or wherever and buy them now. You can't buy them here, but you can bring them in. And when we first started cruising, you could not do that.
No, we had to smoke it on the boat.
I think we're gonna head up to deck 12, where it's putt-putting,
Yep, your sports deck.
other things.
The bottoms of the slides for the waterworks. Might need to pull my hair back.
So now we are on deck 12.
Yep.
Small splash zone for kids. Alright, and we are on the spa deck now. So down there is the atrium again. And so there's the spa and the gym.
Note about the spa. We booked a massage
Yes.
before we set sail. Like, I mean, way before. But then apparently if you do that, there's like a discrepancy because Cloud9 is separate. And there can be a really big problem trying to get it to work. You know it better, but be really careful when looking at your spa package.
Yeah, essentially it's a third-party vendor, and they'll get it all worked out, but there can be some weirdness in the billing, so we just
You might
canceled
spend
it.
time down in customer service and things like that.
So, and we didn't want to do that. It's
Nope.
a short cruise.
So, just be careful.
The other side had an automatic door. Alright, so we are back underneath the waterworks.
During this cruise, so now on the schedule, we have 4 days competition workout. So who wants to join me? Keep Lido. I have great prizes. We will start with the first one.
The jogging track.
Really popular.
Go for a jog, and we've got putt-putt. There is foosball back there as well.
Be prepared to walk when you're on one of these boats.
yes.
And it's also good for you. We haven't taken an elevator. You just, you know, you have to go from deck 3 to deck 10.
And you'll be winded
back
if
to deck
you're
6.
like us.
but
But I mean,
it's good for you.
it burns off all the eating and drinking.
Hope so. Again, the decks are getting smaller and smaller now as we go up.
Yeah, so like back down to 10 and 11.
Our cruise ship friend in the distance.
Yep. Looks like a little bit of rain over here.
It's been a little bit overcast today.
Yeah,
Okay.
not really dark clouds, but just cloudier than it had been.
We haven't been
the
standing in
previous
direct
days.
sunlight, which is kind of nice.
We did see a water spout in Cozumel.
Yeah, we did. We'll see what the video looks like. It was a long ways off.
We saw just this downpour out over the ocean from the beach, and then a water spout, and it was just really crazy. Like, didn't expect to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The other side of Putt Putt.
Yep. Which we will do soon. We like to do putt-putt on our trips.
The last boat we were on, which was the Magic, had a ropes course above the Putt Putt area.
Which is a sister ship
Yes.
of the Dream. This is the Dream class ship. This is the initial ship. The Magic came out a few years later. So pretty familiar with the deck plan, but it did have a ropes course, and that was really fun.
Ropes course in the Red Frog Pub.
Which we really, really missed.
Alright, we're back where we started on deck 12, but we're going to go up to deck 13, I guess? No,
14.
no, there are no...
Carnival does not have a deck 13.
That's right. We're going to go from deck 12 magically to deck 14.
Yeah.
And go around the Serenity area.
Which is 21 and up only.
I believe it's 18 and up.
Is it?
I think so. We're going to see.
May not be the quietest because it is right off of the Lido area.
But basically, it's just an area for adults. They have these clamshells to hang out and look at the ocean. We were there last night looking at the heat lightning in the distance. It was nice.
Ended up to deck 15.
And now we're up on deck 15, which is
is also
more of
Serenity.
Serenity. But basically, it's just another place to hang out. They have extra cushioning on the chairs for old bones. But you can tell it's just the calmer area.
We're back forward on the ship.
So something I cannot review because we didn't get it was a Wi-Fi package because we're just completely trying to disconnect while we're out here.
I
So
don't want anyone, I don't want to be tempted.
did World War III start? Don't know.
Don't know.
I feel like
Don't care.
we get the gist of it if that happened on the boat, but we didn't get any sort of internet package. The one thing I do have to say is the
app.
Carnival Hub app is excellent. You know, it's been 6 years since the last time we cruised and that did not exist. I don't believe
I know it did. We
back
would've-
then. But it is so easy and so useful. You pull it up, it connects to the ship's Wi-Fi. It has everything going on during the day, and then you can, you know, favorite events and say, remind me to go to this event. So 15 minutes before a trivia event or whatever you want to do starts, your phone goes ding, and you know, and it just makes it really easy. It tells you where it is, and I've not had any issues with it, and I really enjoy it.
So up from here, like there are steps right at the end of this side of Serenity that take you up to the slides for Carnival Waterworks. And so they have two bigger slides, and then they also have racing slides.
we got a sports court. They do have basketball tournaments and everything,
As well as volleyball.
as well as volleyball. And
Our
Shaq.
Ambassador Shaq.
I'm 7'1" and you
Granted, he's a good 6 inches off the ground. But still, I don't think those 6 inches make a difference. Hey, Shaq.
I want to say I'm 5'8", maybe 5'9" when I first wake up in the morning.
Yeah, 5'3"-ish usually. Got a ways to go. Never know, it could happen.
Could be.
Eat your Wheaties.